They care for me, love me, and we face every single problem as a team. Whenever there was a problem, a bump in the long road to success, they were there to support me and lift my spirits despite anything and everything. It is because of them that I stand up on the stage, graduate of Big Apple Academy, looking forward to a promising future. I know there will be hardships, days I wish would end before they begin, and it gives me comfort to know that my parents will stand by my side, encouraging me to be my best. All of these people were a vital part in my triumph, and anyone who doesn't believe me wasn't lucky enough to have these people in their lives. But after all these years of laughs, tears, failures, achievements, and school bells, we arrive here, at this moment, in this hall, at graduation. This day is a culmination of all of our hard work and success. After we exit this hall, make sure that everything you learned in the school sinks more than into your head, but into your heart. Don't be afraid to live your dream, to fight for what you love, and never give up on something that makes you smile. And now, as a last word, I want to congratulate you all, the class of 2012. We did it!
Денис Ятунин.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, graduating classes of 2012. Can't you all feel that joy, that glee that you're leaving this place once and for all? Well, some of you will stay and get to experience the eternal joy that school provides us. For the rest of us, though, let's take some time to part with what has grown so dear to us. After all, I'm guessing that's why they told me to get up from my comfortable seat and speak to you. And thus, I begin my speech. This is going to be tough. How can one say bye to a school? Should we just come up to the building and say, "So long, old friend"? But it's probably going to be a bit harder than that. Out of all my 14 years in this world, 10 of them were spent in this school. I'm sure many of you have feelings similar to mine right now. Big Apple Academy has become part of our lives, part of our souls. We can't simply smile and leave. No. We should have our experiences at school sink into our minds and sink into our hearts. Remember what you have been through. Think of our common experiences. Think of your personal experiences. There's just so many, but try to remember them all. See how close you have become with this school. For many of us, this has been a second home almost since we were toddlers. This is where we learned how to draw the curves of a letter, how to add the infinite numbers of the universe. Our world grew larger daily, and we grew all the wiser. We have been shown love and care by our mentors, and taught how to live our lives properly. It's true that throughout our education experience, we've been worked like dogs with assignments, tied ourselves with extracurricular activities, and packed together as one in the hallways. But aside from the occasional tediousness of everyday life in the world school provided, we've had a pretty good time. The past years may seem like an emotional roller coaster, but overall, it seems like there's been a positive incline. It's at these last moments that your school life flashes before your eyes. Don't you all feel that sensation of memories popping into your head from times long gone? It seems like only yesterday I was dragged screaming into school. Yes, true story, people. The very first time I set off to pre-kindergarten, the kind bus attendant took me onto her arms and brought me into the bus as I bawled my eyes out, fearful of the terrors that lay ahead. And who could have imagined what those terrors turned out to be? Classwork, quizzes, homework, tests, more homework, more tests, and even more classwork, all leading up to these last final tests. You guys know the story. SHSAT, PSAT, Regents, Olympics, all making us 8th graders furrow our brows and torture ourselves into triumph. Compared to our early, carefree years, all of this may seem tiresome and annoying, but think of it this way. At least now we have some spark in our lives. Now think of all we've done in our years in school. What you most likely see is a multitude of seemingly unconnected events, but they are far from isolated occurrences in your lives. All of you All you have accomplished determines your history. It paves the way for your future careers. The plays you have participated in, the difficult tests you scored high on, the Olympics you have won, all of it determines what you will be remembered for. And even if you haven't done these specific things, there are still plenty of things that have earned each and every one of you a place in history. What we have achieved in this school cannot be summarized by a report card or diploma. For in addition to our quality education from the classroom, we've received an education in life from each other, solid, irreplaceable friendships with our peers, and even with our teachers and instructors, have been forged through hard work, devotion, good times and bad, and most importantly, pride for a school that we should all be grateful to call ours. We may be receiving diplomas tonight, fellow classmates, but look around you at your teachers, mentors, and friends, and realize what you truly earned in your years at Big Apple Academy. I hope I have helped you all realize what this school means in your lives. Thank you for listening to my words of wisdom. Good night, everybody.
Алан Матвеевич.
Hello, everybody. Well, this is a poem that I have titled The End. It is officially the end, and I'll miss everyone a lot. So this is something that I have given plenty of thought. The memories we've made, I'll cherish and remember. The great times and the awful times we all have spent together. The end of the year has arrived, and all the tests are done. But now, the time to say goodbye has finally begun. We've only got a small time left to go. There's no need for waiting, because it's time for us to fly on our own. My friends, we're graduating. It's graduation time, and we've cried so many tears. But now it's time to say goodbye to all those awesome years. We've all realized that it's time to say our goodbyes. I'll miss you all tremendously. Now I know how time flies. The simplest words are the ones everyone knows. So to you, my friends, I say farewell. To my teachers, the ones who taught me, I say thank you. I am eternally grateful. When you will all proceed to place our yearbooks on our shelves, I hope you look through it and remember our class of 2012. Thank you.
Zoe Lehman.
I have started my formal education when I was 3 years old, and that was when for the first time I entered Big Apple Institute. Truth be told, I was completely terrified of the idea of going to school. When my dad brought me to school, it took my first teacher, Malvina, 5 minutes just to peel me off his leg. After I was successfully disengaged from my father, teachers welcomed me and were able to distract me to the point that I did not want to leave when the day was over. But the comfort and the slow pace of the daycare did not last long. The time came to enter a new chapter of my life, school. Unfortunately, school wasn't as easy as daycare. The pace of learning became faster, and the teachers overwhelmed our heads with more information and our brains with more creases. But we persevered. My next teacher was Miss Liana. She always made sure that we were the best of the best. She even supplied us with dark chocolate right before the state test, so our brains were fully charged and we would perform better on the exam. She would meticulously check our homework in order to spare our parents the embarrassment of admitting that they actually do not remember the simple rules of math or English grammar. As we advanced to the 4th grade, we were assigned many new teachers. Miss Yana, my new homeroom teacher, had welcomed my class with open arms. It took us no time to like her back. Even though she's tough, she's always fair and has a great sense of humor, which any good teacher should have to be able to join our class, to handle our class. Many new students also joined our class, and the friendship between my new classmates and me would last forever. My new English teacher, Mr. Gamma, is the best English teacher in Big Apple Academy. Many of you would agree. about his subject, and he makes the lessons anything but humdrum. Mr. Gianna, how do you like my using the vocabulary words you successfully tried to engrave in our brains? My new social studies teacher, Miss Natalie, makes the lessons come alive. She makes slideshows every night just for us. She tells stories about explorers and presidents, about historic and prehistoric periods. Her lessons are like short documentaries, educational and entertaining. I would like to say that social studies is my favorite subject. Not only did we learn science and math, but we also learned valuable lessons about friendship and hard work. Since in our school we are always a year ahead, each grade gets harder and harder. However, diligence and persistence pays off. Our teachers have always encouraged us to be hardworking and assiduous. At the same time, my classmates helped one another. No matter what happens and no matter where we go, we will always be friends. The lessons we have learned during our time in Big Apple Institute about friendship, about diligence, about the need to persevere in order to succeed are the keys we will need to open the doors to success in the future. As the years have passed, we are now all graduating from 5th grade, and I am happy to say that Big Apple Academy is the right school for me. Goodbye elementary school and hello middle school. Here we come. Congratulations to all graduating classes of 2012. See you here next year in junior high.
Gabriela Manova.
On this glorious day, students, parents, teachers, siblings meet to rejoice an accomplished goal. As we stand here, diploma in hand, we feel proud of ourselves, remembering our hard work and struggles. But it is not the past that is important, it is the future. Soon we will be faced with greater responsibilities, demands, risks, and adventures. Who knows what the future will hold? No one does. But one thing we know for sure is up to us to do our best, and it's up to you to help us. Whatever life has in store for us, we must face it bravely and make the best of it. We will get nowhere if we don't try. Of course, we received help on our journey. Our parents, our family helped us along the way. They were always there when we needed them, cushioning our blows. They are our muses, giving us advice, our defenders, protecting us from dangers and teaching us how to face them ourselves. They are our guides, setting us on the right path and also letting us make mistakes. For one of the most important ways of learning is from our mistakes. Thank you for supporting us, caring for us, and encouraging us to do our best and set our goals high. For loving us through our mistakes and silliness. For helping us to be the graduates of Big Apple Academy. However, not only our relatives helped us achieve this honor. Our teachers played an important role in our life and education. Thank you for your patience and belief. It was what encouraged us to keep going and never to give up, just like you never gave up on us. You taught us in every way, from mathematics and science to bravery and belief. Our teachers are who got us ready for our future. We will miss you and you will miss us because over the years, our love and admiration has grown. You will stay in our hearts and we will always remember your stress and hard work, which has paid off because each and every one of us is graduating. For all the hard work that our parents, teachers, and we have went through, we deserve a little time to appreciate it. So let's not worry about the past or the future. Our only concern should be the present, an exciting celebration. Enjoy this moment and keep it in your heart, and as we each go on a different path, we all deserve to reach success. Congratulations, graduates of Big Apple Academy.
Я хочу предоставить слово нашему родителю Григорий Саткин, класс AB.
Спасибо за честь выступить. Это graduation, но есть такое русское слово чествование. Мы сегодня чествуем детей, учителей и родителей. Есть такая притча. Бог слепил человека из глины, и у него остался кусочек глины. Что бы ты хотел, чтобы я тебе слепил, спросил Бог. Слепи мне счастье. Бог подумал и положил кусочек глины человеку в руку. Как слепить счастье? Ведь многие люди проживают жизнь, так и не научившись его делать. родители, учителя, мы все помогаем нашим детям в этой работе. Я помню, как привел свою старшую дочь из паблик-скул «Большое яблоко» в середине года. Мы ужасно волновались. Как ее примут в школе, как ее примут в классе, как несутся к ней новые учителя. Огромное спасибо всему коллективу учителей за их внимание, понимание и уважение. Часто беседуя с Алексеем, Артуром и Таней, я могу сказать, они не только великолепные педагоги, но и личности, а это главное. Особая благодарность классному руководителю. Валя действительно классный руководитель. Валя не только чутко и внимательно отнеслась к Рошелли, но и является очень теплым и отзывчивым человеком. Здесь, в Америке, мы как первые поселенцы пытаемся не только выжить, но и хотим видеть наших детей более сильными и успешными. И, конечно, первый фронтир – это школа. И командующий фронтиром «Большое яблоко» – это Влад. Ему персонально хочу пожелать успехов, здоровья и процветания его школе. Разговаривать с большим количеством пациентов, чьи дети учатся в разных классах школы, хочу пожелать расширения школы и открытия хай-скул. Дети, вы самые главные виновники сегодняшнего чествования. Вы поступили в отличный хай-скул. Вы показали, что ваши родители и ваши учителя могут вами гордиться. Успехов вам в учебе и успешного поступления в колледжи, какие вы выбрали для себя. Всегда помните, что дорога в маленький Гарвард, маленький Ель и маленький Принстон начиналась с Академии «Большое яблоко». Аристотель говорил, для успеха нужно догонять тех, кто впереди, и не оглядываться на тех, кто сзади. Дорогие педагоги, родители, дети, удачи вам, здоровья и любви, терпения и упорства в достижении поставленных целей.
Инна Гербер. Не устали еще? Я вас предупреждал, терпите.
Дорогие дети, учителя и родители, поздравляем вас с окончанием учебного года. Время летит очень быстро, и вот уже наши детки закончили начальную школу, а ведь совсем недавно они только стали первоклассниками. Большое спасибо всем тем, кто был с ними рядом, здесь, в школе. Существует выражение, что средний учитель рассказывает, хороший объясняет, очень хороший показывает, а великий вдохновляет. И я думаю, что многие со мной согласятся, что именно великие учителя окружают наших детей. Спасибо вам большое за ваше терпение, труд, время, которое вы тратите, и заботу по отношению к детям. Большое спасибо администрации за создание такой замечательной школы, которая дает возможность добиваться успехов в разных направлениях и помогает не только приобретать знания, но и становиться личностями, которыми можно гордиться. Огромное спасибо нашему классному руководителю Ане за ее знания, труд, терпение и заботу. В заключение хочу поблагодарить всех детей и учителей за создание этого замечательного праздника и за то, что позволили нам разделить его вместе с ними. Я думаю, что каждый заслуживает благодарности. Спасибо вам большое и удачи!
Алекс Тененбаум.
I was listening to speeches of the graduates and they have only one word, wow. And they mean wow. The speeches which they gave were just great, amazing. I'm not sure who was making the speeches, them themselves or their parents, but they performed as professionals on the scene. Okay, now it's my turn. My name is Alex Tenenbaum and I'm a father of Alan Tenenbaum from 5B. Alan started studying in Bambi in pre-K, and now he's graduating from the 5th grade. We are witnessing 7 years in Bambi and his first graduation. 7 years is a very long period of time, especially for somebody who is 10 and a half. When he started in pre-K, he could not read, write, and count. Alan started reading within 2 months, and his classmates as well. Reading became his hobby. He read his books. I caught him reading My Time magazine. Recently, I downloaded on my Kindle Hunger Games. Alan glanced and said, "I see you're reading the first book of Hunger Games." I was surprised. "How do you know?" I asked him. "Well, there are 3 books," he said. "One of my classmates brought them to school. I have read 2 and started the 3rd one." He was ahead of me on this one, definitely. The school had a lot of opportunities for those who want to learn. Every quarter, his class went to a field trip. After school, Alan stayed for a math club, science club, and a computer club. He already knows about the computers more than I do. The kids stay in touch after the school as well. They play game online together. They attend birthday parties and have play dates. I hope that their friendship will continue. I want to thank all the teachers and school personnel for their efforts to make the school memorable. I want to thank them for their patience, attention, and care. Congratulations, graduates from Big Apple Academy. Enjoy the summer.
Я хочу представить слово представителю офиса канцлмана Майкл Нелсон. Ирина Кевнер.
Добрый вечер, дорогие друзья. Добрый вечер, дорогие выпускники. Добрый вечер, дорогие родители. I'm pleased to be at the Big Apple Academy represent Councilman Michael Nelson. Councilman Nelson wants to know that you will not be at Big Apple Academy next year. Always remember all of the hard-working teachers and staff members who help you get here today. Teaching is a profession that teaches all the other professions. On behalf of the Councilman Michael Nelson, congratulations to all students and proud parents. Have a great summer. Now I'm gonna present the special certificate from City Council for outstanding student.
Alexis Lembergman. Брайан Тютюник. Раул Манаширов. Вардан Аврамян. Дэвид Брук Родригес. Мишел Миркин. Я хочу предоставить слово классному руководителю 8 класса Татьяна Ковалчук.
Дорогие выпускники, уважаемые родители, гости, дорогая администрация, этот год юбилейный для всех нас. Нашей школе исполняется 20 лет, и от имени всех выпускников я поздравляю всех, кто закладывал фундамент этой школы, вкладывал свои знания, любовь, заботу, свои нервы и здоровье. А мы, нынешние выпускники, тоже сделали своей школе подарок на ее юбилей. Мы подарили ей великолепные результаты сданных экзаменов, замечательные итоги поступления в специализированные школы города Нью-Йорка. Я попрошу приветствовать аплодисментами наших замечательных учителей, которые своим профессионализмом, любовью к детям помогли нам добиться задуманного. Дина Кузьминер, Виолетта Дубинина, Артур Кац, Эрика Лема, Марта Белантуона, Алекс Брагин, Татьяна Ивановна Камолова, Диана Пахоменко, Марина Мощенко, наши дорогие мужчины-спортсмены, помогавшие нам снимать стресс после довольно солидной нагрузки. Майкл Геллер, Валерий Коперцев, мистер Гарри Авасов, наш новый учитель по плаванию, которого мы полюбили все. Спасибо вам от всех выпускников. Огромное спасибо всем, кто 9 лет назад открыл для наших повзрослевших детей школьный мир и уверенно шел с ними, обучив многим премудростям в начальной школе. Здоровья вам и благополучия, дорогие учителя! Учителя, они как свет в пути. Какое же нужно огненное сердце иметь в груди, чтобы людям свет нести, чтобы свет его вовек не мог стереться. А чем их труд измерить, ты спроси у миллионов армии народной. Подвижников немало на земле, но нет мудрее их и благородней. Огромное спасибо нашим родителям, спасибо от учителей, выпускников, то есть ваших детей, за ваше участие и помощь, бессонные ночи, сопереживание и сострадание. Наш праздник радостный и немного грустный. Пролетели 3 года, проведенные с вами. Всякое было на нашем пути, но помнится только хорошее. И я уверена, если бы со мной рядом сейчас была мисс Валя Демидова, она сказала бы то же самое и вам, замечательный 8-й Би. А я обращаюсь и к вам, мой замечательный 8-й А. Мои дети, милые родные, как я рада видеть вас сейчас, взрослыми, красивыми, большими, не первый мой, но мой любимый класс. Как я без вас теперь прожить сумею ли заполнить пустоту? Разлукой с вами я переболею, не знаю только, что взамен найду. Пусть годы пролетят, я буду помнить всех ваших глаз лучистых добрый свет. И сколько бы ни прошло, я буду слышать и ваши голоса, и звонкий смех. И через много лет вы будете любимы. Ребята, милые, вы неповторимы. И в жизни этой вы, мой светлый миг. Спасибо, мои дорогие, за радость общения с вами, за трогательные минуты поддержки. Вы настоящие, в добрый путь и в добрый час. Я хочу задержать еще ваше внимание на 2 минуты. Здесь в зале находится человек, который из года в год прикладывает массу усилий для того, чтобы мы с вами пели, танцевали, чтобы праздник наш был радостный. И я хочу сейчас с трибуны прочитать от нас, выпускников 8-го А и 8-го Би, да и от пятиклассников, грамоту, которую мы хотим вручить ей. Награждается учитель музыки Броневицкая